Hey, bro, Rod Side from your server. I appreciate it. Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for coming. I appreciate you for appreciating. And I hope your studying goes well, bro. All right, let's look at the dollar. Looks like still going lower on the dollar. So, looks like there's still room to go lower. GBP, yeah, we were right about what happened, kinda. We'll see if we can get a pullback. We'll look for longs on GBP another day. Australian dollar, yeah, weekly FEG looks like the objective. Euro, looks like the high's gonna get taken out like we expected as well. Yen is pretty consolidated. New Zealand dollar actually took the high that we wanted it to take. So I'm gonna go on the indices right now, and then yeah, lower on the Canadian dollar as well, same as the dollar index. So that's forex for now. So let's look at the indices. I'm always gonna start on the weekly, but not much to look at the weekly for. We haven't taken previous week's low. Um, I'm still bullish on the indices for two reasons. One, there's no reason to be bearish near all-time highs when we're just continuously making higher highs. Um, unless we had a huge divergence at the highs or something indicating like a market reversal, like we break structure like we did here. Um, I don't see that happening. We did, sorry. So I'm still bullish on the indices overall. And if you look at the dollar index, the second reason being the dollar index is still looking pretty bearish. So usually they're inversely correlated. See the dollar going down, made a low, it's coming towards that low, similar to here, made the high, coming towards that high. But let's look at the intraday. Let's look at the 4 hour. Nice. So we inverted this. We tapped in ever so slightly, and then it looks like we're coming towards this high. Just based on how things look. And I'm guessing it's similar on yes. So, yeah. You said 15-minute time frame. Let's look at the 15-minute time frame. ANR entries. What's ANR? Never heard that before. Oh, any entries? Oh, no, brother. I just started at 9:15. I started stream and I only trade after 9:30. So I'm still doing my pre-market stuff right now. Yeah, I'm still bullish on the higher time frame indices. As for today, am I expecting a large range a day? So let me look at the calendar again. I already did look, but let me look at it again. Am I expecting a large range day? We have red folder at 10 a.m. We have CPI on Friday. Hmm. Yeah, I'm expecting some movement for sure. I think I am expecting a pretty large range day. Definitely not like yesterday. So, see what did happen yesterday. Oh yeah, we expanded in Asia, consolidated in London, New York continuation. You can see that Asia expansion, consolidation, expansion. Right now, we pretty much expanded in Asia, consolidated a little bit, rallied at 345. Must have been some news event or something. Um, I think I'm still bullish overall. Right, we tapped into this 1 hour order block. Sorry, 4 hour order block. Technically, it's actually not a valid order block because from the most recent, oh, actually, it is, it is technically in a discount of the most recent range. So it's a valid 4 hour order block. So we could see as propel price. We could see higher prices from that, maybe. See if there's a 15-minute breaker in play. Well, okay. I'll take wait a bit and see. I guess it's not that clear. I'm a little more inclined for longs just because there's these nice equal highs and then this huge fair value gap that hasn't been really balanced yet. I mean, actually, it has been tapped in. Oh, no, it hasn't. So I think just intraday is telling me bias. How do you see NQ go lower from the 50-minute residing above? For me, I see that as NQ going higher, brother. So, um, yeah, maybe it can go like this. Sorry, something like this. Simple, like maybe more movement consolidated, but there's these nice equal lows and there's these nice equal highs right here. And overall on the higher time frame, I am bullish. But there's like these kind of nice equal highs on ES. We're below midnight opening. Let's if we can get a push lower, I'll look for a bullish reversal. One of my models. Yeah. I mean, yo, 100%. If we come up like this, I'd look for a short for these lows. I just think these lows are gonna get taken out first, and then we'll come up for these equal highs. What's up, Kumar? A plus setups only, brother. We're locked in. All right, this is it. This is it. Right now, I can't lie. The bias is little. Like, I like these equal highs on ES, and I really like these equal highs on NQ. Oh shit! What the hell? How did I just get into a position? I gotta get rid of that, dude. Whatever. It was $6. Buy instant order placements. Yeah, take that off, right? Anyways, no. Now when I put my executions, it's gonna say like I took an execution right here. Like, ah, man, are you serious? That sucks. Okay, whatever. Um, so I like these equal highs. I could definitely. Oh, nice, 50K account, brother. Hey, man, are you trading it today? Man, I hope you get close to passing it. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. I just, hey, if you're gonna take a trade, just know that's on you. You know, if I win or lose, and you decide to, but I hope it works out. These Asia lows look too damn good, bro. They just look too good. I just don't want anyone to be upset and be like, "Oh, you took a trade, it lost." Okay, what are we looking for on the higher time frame? Bullish. We could wait till 10. There is 10 a.m. news. Well, my model permits two things right now. It permits this, and it permits this. I like this one. I can say one thing. I'm pretty confident that these lows are getting taken out today. Bro, Asian lows inside of a 15-minute. Oh, bro, that's like perfect long territory. Like maybe today I would take two trades, one targeting these lows and then longs after. Like I rarely do this, but in this specific circumstance where I'm looking to take longs from here because I'm so confident it's gonna go down there. I would maybe take two trades if I win the first one. I'm saying ES looks a little bit more clean. Here, I'm not able to find MNQ or ES. You make sure you're searching it up in futures, or just go to all and search up MNQ. You just go to all and like you might be in like forex for example or something. Hopefully that helps. Okay, 9:30 open. What do I want? I want these lows to take out so we can look for longs. I want a new low of day so I can look for longs. Let's let's mark out these lows 2015. It's this low right here on yes. Let's see. If there's a breaker in here, high, low, higher, high, lower, low. Is there a 3-minute breaker? Okay. Well, if it doesn't give a clean, you found them. Nice, nice. Okay, good. That's good. Okay, like I said, we want to look for shorts. I mean, into Asia low, or just ideally, what I really want is longs from Asia low. Yeah, and there's a huge imbalance here that's a drawn liquidity as well. So, like I said, if we come up and take these highs, I'm taking shorts to Asia lows, but I'm bullish overall. So if we take out these lows and tap into the 1 hour for value gap, then I have two sets of drawn liquidity. So this, I can't lie. So a little bit of AMD action right here. Looking at these equal lows. I just can't look at ES, man, on this chart. Like it's so ugly, bro. But then yeah, we have those equal highs. Let's get rid of midnight opening for now. So we have these equal highs and we have these equal lows, and we're just gonna target one and then the other because they're both resting inside. One of my best setups is looking for the equal highs. Looking for a breaker inside of a 50-minute fair value gap is what I just noticed from backtesting. So we just tapped in. Um, Not really in a premium, but we just tapped in. Let's lose the label and let's mark it as 1015. So why not? I mean, it's also an hourly fair value gap. So what do I want now? I want a breaker formed. I want a high, low, put in here, higher high, take out that one, and then a lower low. Trade that lower low. Alternatively, I'll look for 50%. Yeah, you should turn beta adjust on. It'll just adjust for all contracts. Is this enough for me? High, low, higher, high, lower, low? There's an SMT. There is an SMT. I will take this targeting Asia lows. I will take this targeting Asia lows and I'll put my entry on the breaker. It looks like it might just go to Asia lows right now, but I will take this and then I'll look for longs again if it comes back and fills me. And there's a huge SMT there. I gotta open up my account. That's the breaker. So all right. No fair value gap formed. Let's see. So far, nice rejection. It's not a good reaction. I am tempted to kind of just break even this because it is an early trade. We'll let it play. We'll let it play. We'll let it play. Did we take out any lows? No, we didn't even take out any lows. Because no fair value got formed and it was early, but no, I like this. I like this. Nice reaction right there. If we can close below this candle and then, very clean. And you can see we actually tapped into this candle right here. Change of state and delivery. There's your OB. If we close below, I'm going break even. If we can just close below. I think we'll take them at once, yeah. Yeah, looks like we got into a good trade. Um, yep, looks like we got into a good trade, right? No fair value gap there, but we did catch the breaker. I am gonna break even here. So let's see if we can just let this run through. Yep. Simple trade, right? SMT inside the 15-minute fair value gap with a breaker. It's just perfect. And if we can just take out Asia low, I don't see why we would not take out Asia lows at this point now. So let me break even on my other account. And yeah, simple trade. It should just go at this point. Breakaway gap. As for ES a little bit behind. Equal lows on ES are here. And then the 15-minute fair value gap on ES right here. So let's see. On break even, if it stops me break even and then takes the lows, that's pretty upsetting. But it shouldn't. These are pretty solid candles. I'm thinking about like potentially keeping a runner. I don't even know for what though. Um, Previous day low maybe. Low of day. Mark out low of day. Did it stop running? How is this low? Oh shoot. I am thinking about keeping a runner on this. Uh, Sorry, just trying to manage this. And then like just put my stop loss. So let's put 2 here. Trade. Is this? Yeah, and then trade by limit 1. Something like this. Okay, not that deep. It won't be that deep. And then my. Okay, so the fair value gap here should play out. We're break even, so hopefully just we're so close to the drawn liquidity at this point. Uh, Limit by 3 there. So yeah, we're just looking for, we're gonna put it at just above once it takes lows. Maybe we'll TP when ES takes, but pretty one directional trade, pretty clean. I'd say there's not much. Just very clean trade. It's probably gonna TP. If it just reversed now, it would make no sense really, unless there's SMT at the lows, which there kind of is. 904, 905, but I feel like it looks like it's coming for the lows still. This is not a good reaction so far, though. Hopefully we don't get stopped to break even here. We might. Well, we might actually get stopped to break even here. Hopefully this order block. Like hopefully we're just retracing to like something and then to go lower. We inversed, which is not nice. Still alive for now, but like I said, we don't really have like it's gonna probably hit our stop if it's inverting like this. There's no sense to the stop loss. I'm gonna put it at this candle's high now because if it comes back up, it's probably just gonna hit. So I'll leave it at that candle's high. So just a little bit of profit guaranteed. Make up for that order I accidentally put in before. This is a weak fair value gap inversion. So like I said, I'm expecting it to just blow by now if it closes like this. So nice close there. Nice a reverse there. I mean, where did it retrace to? Like, why did it do that? Anyway, we re-inversed. Let's get rid of this. Breaker, FT mean, FEG, and then we have SMTs at the high. We can delete this. Yep. So if we can change state of delivery here, get a close below here. I'm expecting lower prices, very lower. Could look for the 4-hour candle low, which we are doing right now. So, and I have a limit here. Oh, that's Monday's low. Maybe we should have closed one lot under the first swing low. I was thinking that too. Yeah. No, you're 100% right. I was thinking similar. I think I'll just full TP here, actually. You're right, 100%. It was just, yeah, the RR was just not, it didn't really make that much sense to me. All right. We failed to take that order candle low. Let's see. Might get stopped here. Our stop doesn't really make sense. Just this random swing high. At least it's a PD right now though, and it's a little bit guaranteed profit. I'm just gonna full TP here. Because it did create a SMT, right? Well, but okay. We should TP here. Question is, do I walk away? Raj, good stuff, man. I'm in the shorts too. So if you took those shorts, I'm in them right now, brother. Same as you, targeting Asian lows. So hopefully it works out for you. Yeah, thinking about doing this. So guaranteed some decent profit now. We lowered our stop loss. It's getting too close to drawn liquidity at this point. If it doesn't take, I don't want to be a part of it. So we're guaranteed 10 points. It's not bad. At this point, we will take anything. Trust me, we'll take literally anything. I'm tempted to just keep one runner and just continuously go like lower and lower with it. Like two here. And then, I did say that. Like I want one limit. And then just trail the stop loss. Like right at the previous candle's high. And as soon as it takes another candle's high, just so like here, I'll show you what I mean. Like lower this just randomly, and then just put a trade, buy stop. Is it a buy stop? It's a buy stop, right? Like, look, just keep doing one of these. Like, okay, well, it already hit, so never mind. It's done. We took out the position. Um, we're out. We're out. We're out. We're out. You're targeting previous daily lows. Hey, man, right here. This is a potential drawn liquidity for me. Looks like it's gonna fly. Yeah, right. Looks like it's gonna fly, but I think we'll leave it there. We got 866. Net P&L 193. I messed up my trade management there. I messed up. See, I'm happy we capitalized. Bro, the back testing gave me this trade, bro. No fair value gap here. There's no fair value gap entry here, but there is a breaker, bro. The back test finally paid off. Now I can go flex with the Discord, dude. This isn't. Oh, this sucks. And I think it's gonna go lower, right? So I managed to I wanted to hey JP, bro, it's possible, bro. We can win. This is my drawn liquidity higher time frame. It looks like it's gonna get hit. Maybe this was one of those runner days. But yo, you know why I didn't keep a runner? Because I was scared. But you know the other reason I didn't keep a runner was because we can win. Yes, we can, bro. Um, I messed up my trade management there. Like, see, what I wanted to do was, like, yeah, see, one of these, bro. Kumar, you know what I was trying to do? I was trying to continuously trail my stop and just, like, keep bracketing down, like, just bracketing down, 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 just to catch the maximum. So we could have caught a really good runner here, but we messed that up. I mean, we did catch a little bit more points, right? One of our fills was a little bit lower. See, so there was 885, and then we got 878. So we caught 7 more points on one of them, which is already pretty good. But yeah, this looks like it's going straight to the higher time frame drawn liquidity, which by the way is power cut gonna come in a minute. Oh no, you're good, bro. I mean, it's hard to get in now. What's my drawn liquidity? It's this low right here. This the weekly low. It's the weekly opening price pretty much. There, it's that. It's whatever this is. Yeah. And it looks like it's gonna hit. Because if we're bullish, right? If we're bullish, the low of the week is likely to be created on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. All right. Right now, it's at Sunday Asia, which is, in my opinion, pretty likely to go lower. What makes you say that? Like, how can you tell by the market structure? You can just see this. Look at that. 1 hour fair value gap. We change state delivery right here. CISD. And then we have a fair value gap. We tap in, which is what we did right here. And we can start taking out the lows. It's probably similar on the 4 hour. Meh, not that similar. Never mind. But you can treat this wick like a fair value gap. So pretty similar. Pretty similar. So good trade. I think the management could have been a little better there. The trade management could have been and it's still possible to get in on this um, because there is, let's see. Oh, there's ES right there as well. So we're gonna look at this potentially for a low risk long. I mean, there's news at 10 a.m. now. See how we took out equal lows. The thing is, I still want a low of week for Tuesday. Like this low. June will be the best trading month, bro. Bro, trust me, I am locked the fuck in, bro. Mm. This trade was very, very obvious, in my opinion. Well, actually, it's not that obvious because it didn't really give you a fair value gap entry. You had to see the breaker right there. If you didn't see the breaker, I don't know how someone would have gotten in on this. Because I mean, you could have used this order block. Um, you can see the rejection here. So potential long territory, potential. I say potential. Um, because we are in this 15-minute bullish fair value gap. We took out Asia lows. The only thing is, you have to look at the bigger picture. If we're bullish on the week, we may not be, but if we're bullish on the week, you're expecting the low of the week to form Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Right now, the low of the week was formed. We didn't take the weekly low. Exactly. So if you're bullish, you're expecting that. Right now, when we opened price, literally an hour later, like price opened at it's like mid 18, right? Like whatever 18 o'clock. What's 18 o'clock, bro? 6 p.m. Yeah, 6 p.m. We made the low of week at 8 p.m. on Sunday. So that's pretty rare for you to just open and all the way up. So either we're bearish and we expect like a midweek reversal, or we're bullish and we're expecting a Tuesday or Wednesday low of week. Both weekly profiles. The weekly profiles help, especially in instances like this. High, low, higher, high. Why don't I have a breaker? You know what? I kind of like the border. The border. That looks kind of clean, no? Dude, you can't lie that for some reason this just looks a little bit too clean. So if we're expecting a Tuesday low of week, so now I'll tell you how to differentiate. A Tuesday low of week, you'll see if Tuesday interacts with a higher time frame PD array. Is there a higher time frame PD array? There's a 4-hour bullish fair value gap right here. So I am expecting right now Tuesday low of week because I'm bullish overall. There's a 4-hour bullish fair value gap right here. Is there a daily fair value gap? No. There's a 4-hour bullish fair value gap, huge drawn liquidity. So there's many ways to see it. Like you could have just seen this fair value gap and been like, yeah, I think it's gonna come down here. But the idea is Tuesday low of week. So we're trading the manipulation of the weekly candle because we're bullish. You could say it like that. And dude, this FEG is just too ugly. I like this one personally. FEG. This is H4 FEG. So that's my bias for the week. I already took one winning trade short. It ran a little bit lower. Not a little bit, pretty much doubled towards my drawn liquidity, which is the H4 bullish fair value gap. So I'm bearish, but I am expecting a Tuesday low of week. I'm expecting Tuesday to be the low of the week. If not, then Wednesday. So I'm bullish for the weekly. I'm expecting us to manipulate lower at the beginning of the week, which is what we're doing right now. Bias for today. Well, I was bearish in this session. Does that answer your question? I'm expecting price to come down here. And then from there, I'm expecting a reaction higher. But that's not easy to say. So you can take that. I'm expecting price to come into here. Basically, I'm expecting this low to get taken out. We'll leave it like that. Leave it like that. Bottom right. This low for me is a high drawn liquidity. If you wanted to participate, I don't know how you would do that now. You'd have to catch an OTE. Like I would enter off this order block and just see if you can catch something like this. Maybe. I'm not saying take that trade. I'm just saying if I was to, yeah, maybe something like that. SMT at the lows right now, so it might go higher for that. Kept dropping. Yeah, man, the weekly. Unless, listen, the only times that, let's see, so most of the time, if you're bullish, low of week is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? Most of the time. So we know that. Now, when does that not happen? It's when you're really, really bullish. Okay? That's when that doesn't really happen. So if you're really, really bullish, then price will just expand. And there's nothing you can do about it, you know? So that's that. You took a trade off the breaker? Yes. Took the trade off the breaker. And yeah, it was a clean trade. I don't want to tell you. I like this for the breaker, the orange box. What's up, Armin? Let me ping the Discord. Did you flex it? Not yet, not yet. Yeah, man, the notes are really good, bro. If you really listen, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, the notes they're organized," but listen, if you really took the time and just read some of the words, some of them are a lot more important than others, in my opinion. But like for example, on top of my head, month one is so important. If you can you can make a model just based off of month one alone. Doing good. You okay? Yesterday was trash, man. I hate a bank holiday. Dude, what was the holiday yesterday? Am I the only one who I did not know of any holiday at all? What bank holiday? I did not know of. I know someone said it to me in stream yesterday, but it was Memorial Day, so us. Oh, is that a U.S. holiday? Like, I don't even know. I looked like I was hoping that kind of stuff would come on Forex Replay. I'm gonna give Poggy the gem because this is not something you can just see. You saw it on Forex Factory? Dude, I was looking. Oh, you know what? I probably have holidays off. That's why. So, let's open back up. Let's open ES back up here. So still the S&P at the lows. Some people will see this as a reversal. Personally, I see this as a way to go higher to go lower. Um, that's just me. News at 10 a.m. Yep. Consumer confidence or something. Like consumer confide in me. Confidence in me. Something weird. Um, what am I expecting from this news? It's hard to say. I don't know if this is like usually a manipulative one, but Poggy, I'm gonna put the gem on you, bro. I'm gonna give you guys a gem. I'm gonna give you guys a gem. Usually it's not a manipulative news move. I'm just waiting for Bando. I think he's coming right now too. So you could have entered on the trade right here, by the way. Um, Major swing is still there. Retro continuation sound like a plan. Yeah, continuation. So if we're really bearish, we'll just go. A lot of people, maybe some ICT traders, would look for longs from here, and it's possible. But in my opinion, like this is, I would never take this long, and I'll explain to you why, Poggy. So if you were, I mean, it's possible. Yo, I'm not saying don't take longs from here. Yeah, maybe, but in my opinion, I don't even think a long setup will form there because of the higher time frame draw. So I will explain that as soon as Bando gets in here. Yo, okay. What's up, man? Um, the reason the draw is lower, bro. I'm gonna put this on you. You ready? So if you're bullish, so first thing first, yeah, I'm bullish higher time frame. That's the first thing. All-time highs. I'm not expecting no all-time high reversal. There's no way to anticipate an all-time high reversal really until like it happens, you know, and then you kind of just hop on. So I'm bullish higher time frame. So if you're bullish on the weekly, I'm bullish on the weekly, expecting. What the hell is this? Expecting like the previous week high to get taken, which is all-time high, right? You have to ask like, in that condition, what's most likely gonna be low of week? Like I say, 85% of the time, if you're bullish, if the weekly candle is bullish, the low of the week will happen on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is low of the week. So either Monday low of the week and you have a classic expansion, Tuesday low of the week, which is another variation of classic expansion, or you have a Wednesday low of week and then reversal from there. If that's the case, so you look at the market structure now, the weekly low is Sunday at 6 p.m., which is possible. If you're really, really bullish, it happens so that, where is this thing, bro? It's this right here. Oh, so I have it already marked up. So it's this right here. So Sunday at 6 p.m. is low of week. That's very unlikely. There really hasn't been a weekly manipulation yet from the opening price. We went open high. So if we're bearish, we'll go low closed. But if we're bullish, we're still going to go lower and then back up higher. And then the last thing is, how do you know what day is going to be the low of week likely? It's probably going to be Tuesday if we can come into this 4-hour bullish fair value gap. If you've studied AM's video, I'm bullish higher time frame as well. AM trades has a video on this. It's like when you anticipate, like for example, if you're bullish, how can a weekly candle form? You look at which day is gonna manipulate into a higher time frame PD array. So Tuesday doesn't have to come into here, could be Wednesday, but I'm expecting something to come into this 4-hour fair value gap for sure, and then also take out this low, and then from there, potentially higher prices. Something like that. I don't know. So that's the draw right there. ES SMT, yeah, there's SMT at the lows right now. It looks like it's expanding. So let's see. I wasn't gonna take this trade, but let's see if you could have caught a continuation. So 10 a.m. open. Oh no, I don't have 10 a.m. That's the one thing I think. Like, if you want to learn about weekly profiles, AM Trades teaches it a lot. Yeah, no. ICT actually teaches it really well. All right, let's see if this continuation happens or if we just ignored every single thing I said and we just go lower. I mean, it could be in the PM. It could happen on Wednesday, right? It doesn't have to happen in this session at this time. But I'm still expecting that. I wouldn't be comfortable trading with the weekly candle direction until we took out this low. So let's see. There is SMT at the lows there, but it doesn't really matter. There's also SMT right here. This SMT is only valid if you're bullish. I think we just came way too close for it to not to continue lower. This is my opinion though. I think we use that SMT to go higher. It knows it's there. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, are you really not gonna take that low? You're not just gonna induce more long, like trap more longs here? I don't know. That's how I see it. Internal soup. Oh shit, what am I doing? What am I doing? Should have a bullet set up right there. For longs. Was that 9 a.m.? Oh yeah, 9 a.m. low to 10 a.m. 9 a.m. high. Yeah, maybe. I personally think it's gonna go lower. But yeah, if you see your long setup, take it, man. You could have probably found an entry right here. I think there's a breaker somewhere in here. Low high. Yeah, there's a breaker. This breaker right here. It's definitely tradable. If that's your setup, that's your setup. Don't your setup, that's your setup, you know? You can target 9 a.m. high. There is a breaker in there. No breaker here. Breaker SMT, 15-minute low swept, 15-minute. Yeah, it's not a bad trade for sure. It has all the entry criteria for me, right? So I'm just bearish. If you're bullish, man, I wish you luck. Well, let's see if we. Me personally, I'm thinking something like this right now. We just tapped into the order block. Let's see. We're in OTE. Inside the 15-minute bearish bullish for value out. Let's mark out 50%. Oh, 50% is right at the CISD. How interesting. Literally the same. So this CISD is. I might look to re-get in here. If we can get a breaker formed in here, high, low, high, high, lower, low. Yeah, I'll take another trade short. In OTE, 15-minute fair value gap. Breaker formed. You're not allowed to take trades? How come? Like, do you need help with one of the settings or something? I'm gonna look at the 30-second time frame here. Might be able to pinpoint a breaker better over there. High, low. So let's see if we can get the breaker on the 30 seconds. It says you can't trade the symbol. So, are you on Trading View? You need to go on Tradeovate. I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do. Log into your Tradeovate account. So you go to Tradeovate, simulated, your demo, sign in. Go to the top right. There's a settings. Click on the settings. One of the options is gonna say add-ons. Click add-ons. So I'll type it for you. Tradeovate, settings, add-ons, enable. Uh, enable. Oh, you did that? You enable Trading View? That's so weird. Then it could be. Could it just be like you're not on the right symbol, or is that not? Nah, that's probably not right. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Maybe like going. I don't want you to put in a position, but maybe log into a paper trading account. Cause I'll show you what happens to me sometimes. Like for example, right now, if I try to take this, it'll say. Oh, of course it works. Like it'll say you can't trade this symbol, but then when I click switch symbol, it'll if it says switch symbol, then click that. Okay, try that. Try that out. So when you says can't place a trade, then can you give me your theme? I like the colors of the chart. Yeah, same as ICT's colors. I'll show you right now if you want to take a picture or something. So these are the candles. So just it's this green right here, and then I know some people will do like blue or red. Red looks pretty cool for me. I like this green for now. And then for the actual canvas, I do solid color and I just do the second white because this is just a little too bright for me. Doesn't say anything about switching symbol. That's so weird. T-Trace has a full video. T-Trace has a really nice video on his settings. Yeah, those are really nice. Mine are pretty much similar. They might be the same as his. I don't know. I took mine from ICT's about theme and color. Yeah, and he also has some good settings. He has really good videos. I actually really like that guy. He's really good. And if you like took, maybe I'm on the wrong chart. Yeah, that's what I think. Maybe it's the wrong symbol. You got screenshots? Thanks. Nice, brother. Let me know if you need any more help with that stuff. So we're still expanding. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. SMT. Like this could be a model in itself. I've never looked at something like this, but 10 a.m. manipulation lower and then SMT. Yeah. So maybe something in the PM for me. If this goes higher, then something in the PM will come out and still these equal highs. PM will come out and take those lows that we talked about. This higher time frame drawn liquidity. We'll keep watching for now. Let's quickly look. Dollar index still looks pretty bearish. Look at the dollar index on the 15-minute time frame. Does it look like it's going higher or lower? Looks like it's going higher, so usually that means indices will go lower. They don't have to be in sync though. I'm bullish on Australian dollar, euro. Looks like we're falling short, but weekly open, low Monday. It could be a Wednesday low, Wednesday high week reversal here maybe, or Tuesday. And we smashed it. I didn't take this trade, but you could have. Something. This is just a buy model. Like, can you make this up? This is just the cleanest buy model I've ever seen. Took out the ultimate high. Really just had to come up to here, but just kept going. So that's clean. Let's go back to the indices. Let's see. ES is like refusing to go higher. So let's see if we do end up going lower in here. There is a breaker somewhere in here in the lower time frame. Yo, I'm just gonna say this. Like, listen, I never used to be a fan of a breaker block. Okay, I never like preferred breaker. Here we have low, high, lower, low. Forming. Low, high, or high, low, high, high, low, low potentially. I've never been a fan of the breaker because one, I couldn't spot it, and two, I was like, it's just like a little too far down the spectrum in terms of PD rates. But I've been back testing, and I'm not gonna lie to you. All I'm gonna say is the trades, the unicorns, and the trades that have a breaker play out more than just a regular microstructure shift fair value gap. Because what you'll see is, this is what you'll see. I'm gonna just say this. You have a key level right here. Everyone does this. I used to do this. It goes into the key level, then you have a 1 minute microstructure shift. You enter on the fair value gap, and then it just comes. It'll come and stop you out, and then play out. This happens to me so often. You know why? I don't know. I think I know why, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it's because it's in like this is taking out early one. It's inducing more short positions, more long positions. So if there's people who are buying this breakout, they just got trapped long. That's one. And two, the second reason is just to people who went early short. So like people see this as resistance, came up back up. So like for deeper stop losses type idea. Two reasons. But this, so when this happens, like when this phenomenon happens, that's just the breaker forming. That's literally just this. Like it goes up, gives you a market structure shift fair value gap, which is fake, and then that's the real one. That's the breaker right there. So, in my opinion, it's good. It's a good PD array. If you see it, it's really important. And ICT said it himself, like that the breaker is his favorite. So for example, right here, this is a good example. Let's see. Let's put it to the test. Right now, we just got a market structure shift fair value gap. Right? That's a market structure shift. Let's test it out. Let's see. Let's see. Can we get a live analysis? Old me would take this. New me waits for a breaker. Now let me see the 30-second time frame. There's no breaker on the 30-second time frame. Or if there's a SMT or something. SMT makes it kind of different because if there's SMT, usually that means one of the things made a breaker and the other one didn't. So let's see. You tried to set a stop. Wait, am I tripping? There's a breaker here that I missed? Dude, that I hate when like glitchy shit happens. Because bro, that happens to me very often, bro. Today, oh, plus $7 lit. Bro, today I lost $7. And you know what's the worst thing? I'm gonna show you the worst thing, bro. Listen, this is the definition of pain. I lost $7 by accident today because it placed an order for me. So my P&L is only 193, right? Or let's say 194. Bro, on Top Step, if you get $200 in a day, it counts as a winning day. So now I'm technically not even at a winning day, which I don't need any more winning days. I'm already at like 15. So, but it just kind of sucks because my goal was 30. And this technically would have been a winning day. But because I lost those $7, I mean, I was only 194. So, shit. I'm looking at the 30-second chart here on my left monitor. No breaker formed yet. I mean, you enter. Good luck, bro. Good luck. I hope it plays out for you, brother. I hope it plays out for you. I don't know if you saw a breaker in here. Unless you consider this a breaker, because this is like low, high, or sorry, high, low, higher, high, lower, low. In which case, this was the breaker. Yeah, that one. The only thing about this one is I don't know if it's like, because this candle's acting as the high and the low. That's like the one I've always questioned that. Because it's like low, high. You would consider that as a breaker? Yeah. You would? Okay, okay. That's interesting. I've never actually looked into that, and I've never heard anyone talk about it. But if it's a breaker, I mean, you're probably right. It definitely it's just a higher high into a market structure shift. So it's definitely a higher high into a market structure. I can tell you that much. And there's also the FEG in here, so this would be your unicorn. But I also did notice sometimes it doesn't really give you the unicorn. I just see any bullish OB that gets violated as a breaker. Bullish OB gets violated. Hold on. Bullish OB, you tell me this OB gets violated and then went lower? Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, nice. So yeah. So it is a bullish OB and then it gets violated. So let's see. That's your unicorn right there. Would I take this? It's a pretty good setup, to be honest. It's a pretty good setup. Almost an A. Bro, you can't lie. Yo, don't lie to me, guys. For some reason, this orange box paired with these two black lines just looks clean as fuck, huh? Something about this just looks on fucking point. Um, that's not a good reaction though so far. So I don't know where your stop loss is, but it might have just been tagged. I've never studied the breaker like this, but I can tell you I studied it like this. High, low, higher, high. So as soon as we get a lower break of structure, it's okay, bro. It's okay. If there was an SMT here too, it'd be perfect. Dude, this OP signal is ass. Let's see if it plays out still. I'd have to re-inverse this. I'm not using my eyes at all lately. Trust me, I feel you, man. Dude, my losing streak. Oh, bro. It just broke through it. Yeah, F. F as fuck. F as fuck. Um, how could you have seen that? Something like that. It's kind of hard to see. I mean, ES. Like, I guess the only analysis I can give you for that is ES still hadn't taken it high. There was SMT. So remember, the SMT only really is valid if it's at a key level. It's like the markets want to stay in sync, right? They don't want to, it doesn't want to like they're supposed to stay in sync. Stay in sync. What the fuck am I saying? If we inverse this, I'm going short on the breaker that forms here. Um, let's see. So far, we're respecting 50%, but the markets want to stay in sync. So if you see an SMT randomly at the highs, a lot of the time it's gonna get broken. I'm sure you guys know. Like if you guys could just study, I can't give you the answer for this because I haven't studied it that much. A lot of SMTs get broken. Like don't lie. Sometimes you enter on an SMT, you're like, yeah, SMT, and it just stops your ass, and you're just like, shit. Like willingness to go higher or lower, my ass. Like it feels like the SMTs are drawing liquidity sometimes. That's just me. I noticed that a lot of the time I enter with SMT and it just destroys my ass. It literally looks like it just wants to take the SMT. I'm definitely gonna take this trade if we get a fair value gap here. Even if we don't, yeah. For me, this is now a plus. I'm not saying take this trade. I mean, technically it hasn't formed yet, so we don't even know. Close that up real quick. So another there is a balanced price range now. So let me relabel this. We never got that lower low though. Not for me. Wait, what's not for you? Oh, for you, SMT just work beautifully. Oh shit, it's just me then. Well, a lot of the time I enter and it just like destroys me, bro. What color should I make for a balanced price range? Thinking purple. Let's go with purple. Dude, it's so clean. Like, dude, I like these templates I'm making right now. All right, let's see. That was a nice re-inverse. I don't like that we closed it up, unfortunately. There is a bullish breaker forming now inside the balance price range. I don't know. Honestly, yo, you know what, Poggy? I feel like Your edge, bro, is SMT, bro. Because I can't lie, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like you send a lot of trades that have SMT and they play out. I look at the female being so I would look for long. Yeah, no, 100%. The longs. There's a 50-minute. Talking about a 50-minute for value gap somewhere in here. For me, ES looks a lot cleaner. Cause I can't see it on ES. Like this 50-minute for value gap on ES, lows taken, came back, but oh, you're talking about the bearish FEG, I think. You're talking about if we inverse the bearish fair value gap, that this one right here that we're in right here. To be honest, bro, whatever you just said, I think I did not the bearish one. Oh, okay, yeah. Makes sense. Like Poggy's SMT King, bro. Till he gets taken out, I'm gonna be bearish. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, if we inverse this for sure, then at that point, um, me as well, personally. Let's see. I'll wait till 10:50. I'll take another trade if it forms any time from now till 10:50. If there's an SMT at the highs here, that was a good loss. Yeah. For me, honestly, I'm not lying. The only reason I didn't take it is because I didn't even think that was a breaker. I didn't see that breaker. So I think that was a good trade. I've never, every time I saw this, I was just like, to me, it doesn't look clean. But if it's, I trust you guys. I don't know. I actually don't know. Because I'm also looking at the 30-second chart here, and I couldn't spot it either. High, low, higher, high, lower, low. No, it is there. High, low, high. It's just not like it's not clean. Like sometimes there's highs and lows in between, and I don't know if that influences it or something. But what I do know is when it's clean like this, high, low, especially when it's like this. Look, I'm gonna give you the. I don't know if this is a gem, but see how these candles are a smaller range. High, low, 879 plus. This one, high, low, like these candles are close, and then you get an explosion and explosion back, bro. Freaking A plus plus, bro. Like in my opinion, A freaking plus plus plus, especially when it's like this, and it raised liquidity. Oh man, A plus 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 plus, 1,000 plus, bro. And I'm only speaking this from my back test. I have not really taken trades like this before. I'm speaking from what I've noticed in my back test. I'm on like second week of April. So, like for example, right here, you see these two candles are like close to each other, high, low. If we get higher, high, lower, low, perfect. And we take out this high, perfect. For me. From what I noticed in my back test. It could have just been a couple lucky weeks. It could have just been like a couple lucky weeks. But I've been back to thinking, taking notes and studying, and I made a specific note to myself for the breaker block to study it because I noticed that trades were playing out. Like a lot of the time, it would do like this, and I'd be like, "Oh, market structure for value gap," but then I did this. This is a very extensive drawing, but you get what I'm saying. It'll sweep me out on the 1 minute time frame, and realistically, that 1 minute sweep, that 1 minute stopping you out on the 5 minute, it could just be the 5 minute breaker forming or the 3 minute breaker forming or just a CISD or something like it could just be something like that. So far we're respecting 50% of this. So that's interesting. Oh, looks like we got something here. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like for example, we didn't get the higher high, so oh wait, this is high, low, higher, high. Dude, but why is it so like this is bro, you're telling me this is a breaker? This breaker formed in 4 candles. Like I don't like the truth what you say makes a lot of sense. Well back test for sure. It's a good thing. It's good things. Alright, it's time to lock in. So yo, this is kind of cool. If someone trades like this, oh man. Yo, imagine trading like this. What the hell is this, man? Some people actually trade like this? How the hell? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. What is this? What? Oh, this is pretty cool actually. Just highs and lows. Kagi. Oh no. Take me back. Take me back. Oh no. Where is it? Candles. Okay. So basically, what I'm waiting for right now is just a clean breaker to form. I would go nuts, dude. I wouldn't even trade, bro. I have to find something else. Start dropshipping again or something. I'm waiting for a clean breaker to form. Or SMT or a block. That's my second model that I actually really like. It helps me get in. It's pretty common for external range to internal range. I see that a lot. So like look at this. 2 minute time frame, high, low, higher, low, higher, high, lower, low. Potentially there. It's really nice when the breaker forms an SMT. Like for example, high, low, higher, high, lower, low right here, and then we have SMT right here, like this formed. Oh, that's really nice too. That's really nice. Let's see if 1050 macro will wait. Maybe. If it happens now, it happens. I'm still bearish. This, I'm gonna drop you guys another gem. The low resistance liquidity run, it's up until here. Or is it here actually? It's literally, look, you can't make this up. No, you can't make this up. This old low. Listen, ICT specifically teaches this, and everyone seems to, like, it just slips right by them. Because he always says, like, old lows and highs. He always says old lows and highs. And in everyone's mind, they think, like, oh, he means taking out highs. But no, that's not what he means. He means literally old lows in premium and old highs in premium. Both of them are PD arrays. Both of them. So I'm not saying this is gonna hold or anything, but I am saying the low resistance liquidity run is this. It's up until that old low. This is a low resistance liquidity run. Ready? It's this. Everything, I'm gonna mark it out. It's from here to here. This is your low resistance liquidity run. It's this. That's your run. That's your low resistance liquidity run. That's the gem I'm gonna drop, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I thought that too, and then I realized when in some of his boring ass lectures, he's marking out like old lows in premium and old highs. Both of them are valid. I don't know how to use it, and I'm sure he doesn't use it that much. He doesn't talk about it that much, but it's definitely something to consider. We're already trading above 50% of the M15. This market structure looks pretty bad. Doesn't want to film me in maxing. Bro took every trade I was supposed to take. I'm sleeping maxing. Dude, this guy's profit maxing? Oh my god. Bro's profit maxing without us? Holy shit. Dude, this is fucking. This is lit. What did he enter on here? The CISD? Bro, this guy's amazing, bro. Bro, SMJ is amazing, bro. Is it a confluence? Yeah, confluence, for sure. It's hard to say. Like, I think it's definitely something you'd have to backtest. But a lot of people, what they think a low resistance liquidity run is, they're usually wrong. Oh, look at that. The SMT formed. Like I already preemptively said. So let's see. High, low, higher, high, lower, low. If we get a lower low here, I will 100% look for that trade. Targeting these lows. So like I said, so this breaker I like. High, low, higher, high. This here breaker, if it forms. And I said when the breaker forms with an SMT. To me, if this forms, it's A++. Okay, I wouldn't say A++, but yeah, maybe I would actually. Maybe I would. In this little bullish fair value gap right there, if we inverse, if we can inverse that, If we're wrong, we are wrong. There is an SMT there. And if we get displacement lower, low higher. Let's see if we can get the market structure shift. I'm not gonna mark that out, we don't need to. Okay, let's see what happens. So we inversed that. We created our own little bearish fair value gap. I'm gonna mark that out instead. So let's see if it forms as a breakaway gap. I'll explain to you what a breakaway gap is if you don't know. See this candle forming right now? This candle forming right now, this very second. If it closes below the previous candle low, that's the definition of a breakaway gap. Likely. It can still trade up into there and respect it, but it's the least likely to. And it looks like our setup's gonna form here. So we'd put our stop loss. Yeah, put it one tick above the breaker. And we could just target this low. Not really interested in this fair value gap anymore. I'm interested in this one. Oh, there goes that one. Let's see what happens. Nothing yet. I need a strong displacement. 15 minutes till the until the this point we're trading an OTE of the whole range, which is pretty interesting. Do I have standard deviations? Okay, I do. Because the standard deviations goes from the low to high, right? The manipulation leg. So it would be high, low, higher, high. So it would be from here to here. If I'm not mistaken. 2.5 right there. Pretty clean if you ask me. Or would you do it from here to here? Yeah, I think this one makes more sense. 15-minute bearish fair value gap. Yes, sir. Lines perfectly with the drawn liquidity. Let's see if we can get the breaker. And I'll look for a short here. Looks like it's happening. Putting my stop loss there. And I'm just going to put my TP here for now. Yep, we're going to take this. That's a nice risk right there. Oh, I guess I technically should wait for the closure. Ah, we're already in. Fuck it, we're in. I should have waited for the closure, but let's see. I still think it's valid, to be honest. Enter off the breaker. Yeah, I should have waited for the closure there. Let's see. That mistake might cost us. Hopefully it still goes lower. Looks like it will. I think so. It still makes sense. The SMT is still at the high. There's still the SMT. There's still the CISD. That's your order block. This question is a stop loss. Like, should it be at the SMT high? I feel like this is free reign. This time I'm not gonna be stupid. I'm gonna put a buy limit right here. Close this one. Close this bracket. I'm putting a buy limit there. Taking a partial loss there, and then we'll break even in hold 2 for the drawn liquidity. Two. Yeah, I'm not making this mistake anymore. And we'll just put a full stop loss here for now. I don't know how much is that? It's 20 points, 3 micros. 20 times 10. It was 20 times. Wait, that's 20 points? That's a pretty significant stop loss, I'd say. That's pretty high. Could just do the breaker high. I think that's better. Breaker high. But technically, the fair value gap's there, but I guess the breaker is formed, so 13 points. So yeah, we already know that's pretty good. So even if we risk, even if we lose, we're in profit today. So I'm gonna put it right here. Nah, I'm struggling with this. Can't lie. Anyways, this is my first time ever. Hopefully we can close below this candle. Not my first time ever, but my first time in a really long time taking 2 trades after winning one. I've been very disciplined with that, and but we have some exception, some circumstances that we can expect to play. Is there SMT at the lows right now? There is 1022 low SMT. Hopefully we can close that up. I am tempted to break even just because of that SMT. Nah. We're still in profit if we lose. I wish there was a stronger displacement as well. Getting back to this order block really nicely. $70 risk would still be 2 times profit. We're risking 33% of what we took on the first trade. So if we lose, we lose. I'm done. I'm closing the charts. We still walk away. Head held, high head held, held. Bro, what's this saying? Head held high. Could you show me how to take a trade, bro? I'm day candle to 1 minute. Yeah, I can do that for you, brother. I can do that for you. Do you mind waiting for me to finish this trade so I can micromanage, stare at the P&L while my heart drops, pretending I'm not upset that it's going up right now, but I am. I will show you, but I'm gonna show you something else too. If you have my notes, I don't know if you have my notes, but it's literally the last episode, the last page of my notes. It's all there, bro. It's all there. I'm gonna show you it. If you want me to explain it to you, I still will. But I'm gonna show. I'm assuming you've seen my notes. That's pretty much all I'm known for. Literally the last page. It's loading. Just give it a sec. It's because there's so many pages. Okay, we'll give it a sec and then. Yeah, the SMT is there. It's just down the notes. I want to start reading them. They're good, man. They're good. Especially if they're good for 2 reasons. If you're gonna go through the core content, you can use it as like a textbook to like follow along. If you haven't been through core content, yeah, let's see. We might get stopped out here, to be honest. Yeah, that's not a good reaction. We close that up really nice. We'd have to really go lower. We're trading up into the high end of that breaker. I think we will get stopped out. Maybe if we got a fair value gap here, it would have given me a little bit more confluence of this trade. Our stop loss isn't also the most protected, right? It could technically come up into this SMT high. And we should get stopped out right there. I don't think it'll stop. You know what? I'm tempted to put my stop here. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I know it's not good to move your stop, but if it rejects off this fair value gap, I won't forgive myself. You know? I won't forgive myself. Let's see. We would have been stopped out there. Let's see. If it rejects off, yeah, I won't forgive myself. And if it stops us, it stops us. We live with it. We live with it. We're still ×2 profit on the day. Okay, we're probably gonna get stopped out. If you look at my notes, it's still loading, man. Yep, we got stopped out there. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done for today. We walk away happy. We're up $90. We'll take that. That's a dub. This was a decent setup. This was decent. Logical stop placement. Good job. I think, yeah. I mean, Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. Either way, I'm happy. I wanted SMT high. SMT still holds, but at this point, it's just going so high. At this point, I don't even know. Low high. Yeah, I'm sure this low is gonna get taken at some point. I like that setup, to be honest. SMT is breaking, but here, let me show you my notes. That was a good trading day. We did good today. I'll go over that win on my YouTube. I still have it marked out right here. We can delete this. Buy side liquidity taken. And then we have SMT at the highs right there. Asia lows. It's crazy that we didn't come out here and take this low. We came so close. Maybe we're just leaving it for later, I guess. That's the way I see it. SMT here now. I think something I could have done better here is, I mean, we had the order block though. Like there was no fair value gap, but there was breaker and CISD. I maybe, by the way, 50K account, what's the max drawdown? With Apex, I believe it's 2,000. It's 2,000 or 2,500. Like that's when you lose your account. For I think there's a daily limit too though. It's 1,000. I think the only thing I should have done differently here is as soon as I saw this SMT, I should have broke. I should have broke even. I was already up on the day. I should have broke even on that SMT. That was a mistake. I need to start making that like a rule, I think. If SMT forms against you on the trade, just freaking break even. Because I mean, I haven't done it that much, but I feel like there's been so many trades where I see the SMT and I'm like, let me just see if it goes, and then it'll just not go. Um, 1050 macro. You know, I should have broke even there. I think I should have broke even there. That wasn't A plus like that. The first one. That first one, I was really, bro. I was so confident in this. I was just so, it's so A plus. Clear drawn liquidity, buy side taken, fake microstructure stiff, turtle soup, SMT. We ended on the breaker. Oh, bro, perfect. This one was good too. This one was good too. OTE, right? In the 50-minute bearish fair value gap, SMT inside. I think that was a really good trade. Oh, at this point, we're back to the original breaker. I wonder, is it still valid? Yeah, it is. If you're still bearish, that breaker is still valid. Would I trade off it? Hell no. I would never trade off it. But if you're bearish, it could still hold. Maybe like a turtle soup right here. Money, 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 money. But at this point, we're trading so far up. I think maybe we're looking for like a PM move, which I don't like to trade PM. I should have broke even there. That was a mistake. I think that was a mistake. And the second thing is 1050 macro. It's all right. Yep, it's all right because today was good. Today was good. We're profitable. We were more profitable before, but we take those. We said we're going to go for it, right? We said we're going to go for it. We went for it. We're going to go for it. We got to make this happen. We're in low drawdown. We should venture out the IMG and taking out the first CP below breaker. PB is low and then big even. We should have entered out the inversion. But there wasn't displacement then. Oh, right here. If we get a breaker here, would I take the trade? Nah. No, I'm done trading. So we couldn't have taken it. Yeah, it was tough. Honestly, I think the trade was good. I mean, I definitely entered a little bit early, but it ended up playing out anyways. High, low, higher, high, lower, low. Right, we had the breaker here, and then it closed below, tapped back in, stopped us out. The only thing is, I guess, you know what? I guess I wouldn't have taken the trade if I saw this SMT here. Because remember we talked about that thing yesterday where it's like, unless ES closed below, but ES did not close below. And if it doesn't close below a low before entering you in that trade, we talked about that. I don't know if that was yesterday or a while ago, but yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good. Yeah, it was definitely not A plus, but fine. I'll tell you why it's fine because we said we're gonna go for it. We got this drawdown and we're gonna get out of it. So let's see this now. 1050 macro. Let's see if we get a displacement lower. 1050. Explain the daily to 5 minutes. Okay, brother, I got you. You ready? You might not like this because it's confusing, but I'll explain it. So let's just take one day for an example. You know what? What I'll do is I'll just open up a back test and I'll do it live for you. I'll do it for you live. Okay. You want daily to 5 minute? I'll give you daily to 5 minute, brother. Okay. You're on the daily chart. First thing I like to do is if I'm not already inclined with the week, I look at the weekly open. This is the weekly opening price. Monday at midnight. This is Monday's opening price is the weekly opening. So let's go to the 4 hour. That's not the Monday. You can use this. You can use this. But I like to use this. Yeah, that's 2 a.m. Oh, it's not on the 4 hour. Okay, we're just going to use this for reference sake. You can use both, ICT says. This is Monday opening price. Or weekly opening. So the reason I'm doing this is because we're now on Thursday. So first things first, you gotta look at the news. You gotta know what news you're working with. This is Thursday, April 6th. This is the day before NFP, I believe. Yeah, so it's not gonna be good, but we'll do it anyways. So weekly opening, the day before NFP. We're expecting small range. So daily bias, we inverted this. This is the current range. We're pretty much in a discount right now. Little bit confusing. Like it's one of those ones where bullish or bearish. The fact we could expect Thursday reversal here. That's kind of tough. I don't think we're expecting Thursday reversal. I'm bearish. So my drawn liquidity is right here. On the daily chart, I think price will eventually come to here. So let's go short from IVFG on the daily. We're talking about NQ live. High, low. Is this high, low, higher, high, lower, low? Could be a breaker in here potentially. Oh, backtesting daily. Yeah. So, whoa. Where is it? Oh, right here. So we're bearish. This is our drawn liquidity. Say daily time frame. You want a daily to 5 minute? This is your daily. Okay. Daily says we're likely to, not most likely, we're likely to come here. So let's go to the 4 hour and see if that supports. So this is the part, right? What structure here is valid? We have a 4-hour order block. I don't have order block in here. Okay. So drawn liquidity. 4-hour shows bearish. Yes, there is a 4-hour bullish bearish fair value gap right here that hasn't been tapped into. So maybe we'll keep it marked out. It's 80 points up. So and by the way, you always need to do both. You need to do ES and NQ at the same time. Otherwise, it's not valid. So see, we tapped into the order block here. No. Well, we have an SMT at the lows right now. So it could be reversal off that bullish daily fair value gap. Okay, let's look at the 1-hour time frame. So we have this imbalance here on the 1 hour. We tapped in. This is our drawn liquidity. And we have, looks like a 1-hour bearish fair value gap forming now. So not much you can do with that. You can expect this low to be taken out just using the concepts of IRL to ERL. IRL to ERL. This low got taken out. We're creating another one. So quickly look at this. Yeah, nothing's really happening. So if this, we're expecting this low to get taken out. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. From here, you could go to the 5-minute and just wait for an entry inside the 1-hour fair value gap. What I would do is I'd wait for, because you're doing hour and 5-minute, I would need an hourly PD array. So I would wait for this to form. So, well, that just happened. We could always just forward test this too. So there's your hourly fair value gap. So now you mark it up. You mark up your hourly fair value gap and you wait for price to trade back in because you want 5-minute. There it is. Okay. Now you can't enter just on the 5-minute, but we can try. So let's see. This is your drawn liquidity that we marked out. This is the 5-minute chart. So where could you get an entry? Let's see. 5 minutes. It's so tough on the 5-minute, like nothing happens. There's your change of state in delivery. So CISD right there. Can't really take that. This looks like it's gonna go higher. High, low, lower, high. There's a mitigation in here. Is there SMT at the highest? No. No real setup. Shitty. Let's look back. We inverted the 1 hour so hard. We basically took that low. So let's just flip this around for hindsight's sake. So let's just say this is your drawn liquidity, just to show you. So let's say let's flip this around. So I'll make this quick. Bullish daily fair value gap in discount. So I was wrong. So this is a bullish fair value gap on the daily. Okay. So you're expecting higher prices. You see, sorry. So this is your bullish daily fair value gap. You see this, and then you see this low just got taken. Sell side liquidity was taken right there. So you're expecting this to hold. Sell side was taken on the hourly. Then you can drop down to the 5-minute and look for your trade. Where's your trade right here? It's right here. I bet you that high gets taken right there. That's your high. That was your drawn liquidity. Is there a breaker in here? Low, high, lower, low, high, high. This is a breaker right here. Yes, it is. That's your breaker right there. There's your 5-minute breaker block inside of the 1 hour liquidity sweep. So you want 1 hour to 5-minute. That's it right there. That's your breaker block. You enter like this. Expect the breaker to hold. You can put it at that old low. And there's your take profit level. Those equal highs that we talked about. That's your daily to 5-minute. So look, 5-minute breaker. Daily fair value gap. That's your drawn liquidity. Yeah, it just flew. It's that I guess that bullish daily fair value gap really held. That's all it is. So there's your trade. Hourly. That's everything you need right there, brother. I wonder what this looks like on the 1 minute. So really, I wonder if I'm curious now. I bet you the NFP day on this day. Holy shit, literally nothing is happening. Um, I bet you NFP reverses all of this and just keeps going higher. Higher, I would say, not lower. So, yo, does that answer your question, Chandru, brother? This picture is everything you need for daily to 5 minute. Daily, 1 hour. You can look at the 15 minute, and then you go to your 5 minute for entries. Daily fair value gap, you're expecting it to go higher. Higher where? At least to here. This is the minimum. You took sell side, London lows, below midnight opening, all that. You got your 5 minute breaker. This is, and then you have the inversion here. You can trade anything here, really. You could enter on the inversion. You could enter on the fair value gap here. I like the breaker because this is the breaker paired with the fair value gap. So it's the best RR. And yeah. I bet you if you go to the next day, it just continues higher. So continue higher. Next day open. Friday. What is this? Why is it? Did I click the wrong thing? Wait, is it a holiday or something? Wait, what? What's going on here? It went from. You tell me NFP numbers got released and then the market just closed at 9, 10? Anyway, it looks like we were right, pretty much. Kind of just went back into the range. So I'd be bullish. For my future backtest, I'd be expecting this high to get taken out now. Just IRL to Euro. When I started with 22, my trading days were good. Now to improve, I started Hydro's macro. I messed up my setup and lost my account. My answer to you, brother, is backtest your model and figure out what works for you. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Ignore this. This is my backtest right now. This is January. This is February. This is March and April. I study my losses and I study my wins. And I grade my trade so I know to come back to it. This is an A+ trade for me. Buy side was taken. We tapped into internal range liquidity. SMT. This is my trading window. Kill zone. High, low, high, low, high, high. Look at this. Yo, look at this. Kumar, what are we talking? Remember those two little candles I told you? Does this not look, bro? This is the trade I took today, bro. This is the exact same trade I took today. I swear it looks exactly the same. It looks exact. Hold on, bro. Is this not the exact same trade I took today? It looks so similar. High, low, higher, high, lower, low, higher, high. Takes it. The higher high makes an SMT. It's pretty much the same thing. Look at these two candles. Look at these two candles. The green candle and then the black candle. Green candle, black candle. It's literally the same. Look at the entry. Look at the entry at 9:34. This one's at 10:16, so it's different. It literally tapped into the breaker and then went lower just like that from right there. It's the exact same trade. The only difference is there's no fair value gap. Notice I didn't even enter on the fair value gap though. I entered on the breaker. You wouldn't have gotten a fill on the fair value gap. Interesting. And I could have put my stop loss at the breaker high. It didn't have to be that low. Yeah, interesting. Literally the exact same trade. Rinse and repeat, brother. Anyway, my answer to you, Chandru, is backtest. Figure out what wins trades, what loses trades. I go over my losing trades. Man, I lose all the fucking time. My win rate is not that good. This is an A setup that I lost. Let's see. Stop me and played out. This one sucks. Sell side taken. We got the breaker. High or high, well, low. Wait. Oh, there's no breaker in here. I'm tripping. Just a market structure shift, fair value gap. It inversed this huge range. It inversed. So I entered on the fair value gap here. I got stopped out. Look at that. Stopped me out and then played. Why did it stop me out? High, low, higher, high. Sorry. Low, high, lower, low, higher, high. The last up close candle before the lower low. Where is that? Right here. See how that played out? This breaker right here. Extend that out in time. Put your stop loss at the breaker low. Entry at the breaker high. And it takes out the buy side. You would have caught your 2R. This is when I said, remember it stops me out and then it plays? Yeah, this. Why did it do that? I don't know. Forming the breaker, maybe. And like I'm the liquidity, you know? Once the breaker forms, the liquidity was really swept. So if I waited for a breaker here, in terms of macros in 2022, listen, the macros are just a confluence. That's how I use them. Macros means price is going to move. Most likely, it'll move at a certain time. Not every time. For example, look at this macro. 9:50 to 10:10. As soon as 10 a.m. hits, we start moving. I guess that's that. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, this one didn't. Did I close it? Oh no, I didn't. Oh no, I did. Wait, no, I didn't. It didn't play. The fair value gap market structure shift didn't work out. But you know what did work out? The breaker. This is the breaker right here. Or this one. I don't know. One of these two up close candles. Because you have low, high, lower low, higher high. The last up close candle before the lower low. It's right here. As soon as we close above that high, we trade back into it. We go up, higher high, market structure shift on the highs. Traded back into it, respected 50%. Took out the buy side. Retrace back in, take out these lows. There's another breaker, and took out the buy side again. So, breaker block, bro. Breaker block. That's all I'm gonna say. I think that's it for me today, though. Overall, I will review those trades after. Overall, should have broke even on that trade. Yeah. Should have broke even, 1. 2, shouldn't have taken the trade until the closure. It's kind of hard with the limit order, right? Because, like, if the candle's going to close and then tick in right away, and then that's all you get, that's all you get. Your limit order has to be placed. If you're waiting for the candle to close and it's, like, playing right around the entry, it's kind of tough. It closed after that. Yeah, but the thing is, there's a difference because it closed after that, but there was an SMT already formed. And in which case, I probably would not have taken the trade, I don't think. If I saw this SMT and I was like, yo, ES took this low, rejected up, it's no longer, like, it's no longer, I think that's like now a B, like a B. And I was only looking for A's, you know? Just because the situation my account's in. So that was the difference. Had I waited for it to close first, I would have saw the SMT. Yeah. I had a good run rate, but seeing new things, I thought to learn more. My setup was sucked. That's the issue. I think I overcomplicated. Bro, I went through the same thing as you, man. I went through the same thing as you. And it's frustrating because you keep learning things. Other people on Twitter, TikTok, you know, you see that they're like inputting into you and you're like, oh, that looks good. Bro, I've been through it, bro. I've been through it. I've been through Quarterly Theory Trader Days course, Turtle Soups only, MMXM models. And I'm going to tell you, after going through everything, I literally just came back to what I was doing from the beginning and I started refining it. 2022 model, and I'm making it my own, you know? That's it. The 22 model is just an entry. Same thing with Twitter happened, Turtle Soup and CRT. Same thing happened to me, man. I'm the same as you. I went through it and I realized that there's one thing that all these people have in common. They made it their own. That's the only reason it works. It's because it's their thing. It's not because it's the thing. It's not the thing. Turtle Soup is not the thing that's going to work. It's not Hydra's macros. It's not candle range theory. It's because it's theirs and they worked on it so hard, it works for them. I'm sure it'll work for other people if you chose it and stick to it. But the idea isn't the model, it's how hard you work into that model. For me, I didn't really like that stuff. I kind of just ended up coming back to the same things I was always doing, which is bias, key level, market structure shift, fair value gap, bro. That's it. Simple. It works. There is no need to change it. I look at macros, I look at opening price, and then I look at key highs and lows, um, right? SMT divergence. Now I'm recently implementing breaker blocks. I feel like they increase my win rate. That's all. That's all. I look at midnight opening price, highs and lows, imbalances, and then any confluences. And it works for me. You know? That's it. I can call it Gatie model. I can call it a breaker theory, you know? But at the end of the day, it's all the same. Interesting here. Setup right here, huh? See if it plays. You use next day model for bias? Yep. Next day model is really nice. The only thing about next day model is I noticed a lot of the right now price closes below the 15-minute bearish FEG. Yeah. And there's a breaker form right here. You could have taken this. You'd already be up. You could have been up 10 points already, 13 points. Um, SMT right here too. Oh, this is really good. SMT inside the breaker. Um, I do use next day model. The only thing about next day model is it's good to tell you where like price is likely to go. The thing about it is, for example, let's say you think price is going to take previous day high next day, and it does. It usually does that during London session. That's the issue, is what I noticed. By the time I wake up and I start trading at 9:30, previous day higher lows already been taken, right? So it's good for bias, and I definitely use it. Daily closures is very important, and it works a lot of the time, but it's not necessarily a strict daily bias. Next day candle goes inside bar. I'll show you. I'll show you it right now. Looks like it's not working out here. There's still the fair value gap inside. Dude, this looks like the other trade I took that stopped me out. I'll show you. I'll literally go over the entire next day model right now in simple terms. NAS 100. I'll do NAS 100 for you, brother. Okay, let's look at this. If it consolidates, then you wait. Oh, that's what you mean. If the candle consolidates, then you have to wait. You have to wait. That's the thing. That's what you do. Yeah. It consolidates. It's stuck inside the range. So then you have to wait. If that's your only question, then yeah, I won't go over the whole thing right now. You just have to wait. That's the whole point of it. So if it consolidates, you wait, and then something like this maybe. Sure, like you can't really say. It depends if we close above or below. But if you're using just next day model, right now it looks like this is gonna happen. But yeah. It works with any candle, by the way. You know, next day model is pretty much candle range theory, if that's what you want to call it. It's pretty much the same thing. For example, I'll show you this candle right here. This candle is a range, right? We took the range external, we went back in. Now I target the range high. Okay, this candle is a range. So, candle range theory says if this candle gets taken and closes below, you expect that candle range high to get taken. If it displaces below, you look to the next range. Maybe this one. I don't know, something like that. It's all the same, however you want to see it. Let's see if this plays out. Breaker inside the fair value gap. I didn't think it would, because it looks like the exact same thing over here that destroyed us earlier. You know? To me, this looks like a market maker sell model, bro. Oh, this is clean. Do-do-do-do-do, 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 all the way to draw on liquidity. And then potentially we start the reversal from PM. Woo. Maybe. Who knows? Let's see what happens here. 930 high. I was taken out. Yeah. All I know is right here is golden longs. Longs from here are golden. A big yellow box right there. Golden. I'll wait for that and I will look for my longs. If we can reinvert this, this might play out. So far, respecting the fair value gap. Golden entry, huh? Unicorn right there. 1, 2, 3. Stop loss would be there if you entered on the fair value gap. We already traded above. Yo, we actually didn't even trade above the breaker high. That's crazy, bro. That's precise. That's really precise. If this plays out, that's amazing. That's really amazing, bro. It already did inverse a 15-minute fair value gap. Oh, did it? Oh yeah, we did close above. Was there an SMT there? Yeah, ES is respecting though. ES is very bearish actually. Yeah. So could look for it on ES, I guess, if you want to stick with the 15-minute fair value gap. You look at the hourly fair value gap. Like we're still trading inside this hourly fair value gap right here, which is the one that's in. This one matters a little bit more because it's the one in OTE. Oh, I know it's kind of hard to see. You can see it right there. It's the OTE fair value. It's the one in premium. So we're respecting that still. The 15-minute one matters too, though, of course. But this looks good. No, it doesn't really. It's tough to say. If we inverse this, we're golden for these lows, I think. Anyways, I think I'm done for today either way. I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe there's a Wednesday low of week. And we reverse from there. So we'll roll with that. Today was a good day. I will do more backtesting today. Hopefully finish April. I can finish April today. Oh yeah, beauty. This is gonna deliver, I think. And you could trade the inversion. What the? You could look for the inversion. Trade the inversion. You got a breakaway gap too. Oh man, this is beautiful. Beautiful right here. Can't lie, this is beautiful. You're planning on getting in? I would have already been in. That's the thing. If I were to have got in, I would have got in on this breaker. Um, and also it's past my time, so no, there's no. It looks like it'll go lower though. We did close that up real quick, but yeah, kind of annoying conditions. Like it's the displacement's just not there, but yeah, I think it'll still play out. Equal lows. It looks like a market maker sell model, and then it just comes back down. Right. First fair value gap held. This fair value gap held perfectly. The breaker held perfectly. We inverse this. We're trading in the balanced price range. High, low, higher, high, lower, low. We can get a second breaker right here. Second stage entry potentially. I think it looks really good. That's how I see it at least. If I missed the first entry, I would look to take the second. But that's just me. I would do something like this. Yeah, like I guess this makes sense right here. And then your standard deviations would be high, low, high, lower, low. It would be like this. No, it wouldn't be that. Would it be that? That's kind of deep, bro. Yeah, you could target this. Yeah, I think it's. I mean, that's what it would be. So Yeah, I'll leave this up. See if it plays out. I'm not gonna take it, but we can see if it plays. Just target this low at -1. Pretty fair. So we'll leave this here. But I think let's make this. What color do I want my? Oh hell no. Oh, looks like it's destroying everything. So let's not take. Let's just observe. Yes, sir. I like my stop loss in blue. Okay. Well, let's see. Yeah, doesn't look good. So anyway, I think I'm done for today. I'm gonna go to the gym, hit some legs, come back strong tomorrow. I am sad I didn't break even that trade. We should have been up more, but the plan stays the same. The plan is to execute A setups with higher risk and transform this 750 into 3 wins, back into the 4 digits at first, and then 15, 12, 13, 1400s. So we'll be back tomorrow. Peace, brothers. Peace. Thank you, everyone, for joining. We're almost at 100 subs, yo. Whoa, when I get 100 subs, I'm not going to do anything because I'm broke, but that's going to be a great day, man. We're getting there. We're like 66 or something, maybe 70 now. So I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions, just at me in the Discord. I'll get back to you. Peace, 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 peace. Thanks for coming.